Even the female disciples of the Heavenly Peak sect were going crazy over him. My wife asked, "Is that the senior from Flying Immortal Mountain?" My wife also got close. He is a legend in the 9 provinces. Even a 3-year-old knows him. Getting on his good side is a blessing. But as my wife, she was unaffected by this. Husband, Changan is better. Suddenly, something shocking happened. I launched a flying kick at the imposter. Chen Changan, you bastard. You didn't try to change your ways, but instead came out to show off. You're courting death. The girls from the Heavenly Peak sect were dumbfounded. That golden core brat dared to attack a senior. He's going to die. My wife was stunned, unsure of what to do. She seemed to have lost hope for the future, but I quickly bowed and said, "My bad. My bad. I mistook you for a friend. You look so alike." The imposter knew it wasn't the time to speak and just replied, "Is that so?" "It's okay. Did I hurt you?" "I'm sorry, big brother." "Really? I'll be careful next time." This idiot. Is he looking for a beating? I'll show him how it's done. The imposter quickly fled with his fans, afraid of being killed by me. The imposter's anger was about to explode. "Little bastard, I'll let you off this time. After the 9 provinces assembly, I will make you suffer." But outwardly, he remained calm. My rage didn't stop. "Come back here." My hand hit him hard. "Chen Xiu, you dare to flirt with girls behind my back. Take this, you almost made me mistaken that time. If that brother hadn't been understanding, those girls would see me making a fool of myself again. They said, 'Are you blind?' That's not Chen Xiu. It's Changan." I was tongue-tied. You. I'm sorry. I've admired you for a long time. I've heard of your heroic deeds, Senior Changan. You are kind and compassionate. You are a role model. A woman of a great person like you shouldn't mind a small fan like me. Although I'm sorry, I'm really." The imposter, gritting his teeth, said, "Be careful next time. Little bastard, if it weren't for Senior's generosity, I would have broken your legs." Bow and thank Senior. The imposter was frustrated. It wasn't Changan who was generous. It was me. If it wasn't for Changan's fame, you would have died. When I see you later, I will take you down. But this time, I wasn't so lucky. My wife smashed me into the ground. My body was twisted. Just then, my wife's mother came and gave us a beating. "As long as you are strong, your idol will be yours." If I remember correctly, he's also called Changan. Is he related to that senior from Flying Immortal Mountain? Or is it just a coincidence? The 9 provinces assembly in Yunju City had begun. The man on the platform was the Lord of Yunju. I, Yun Chang, will be in charge of all affairs of the 9 provinces assembly. Looking at the Lord of Yunju on the platform, I remembered. He was one of the main villains who caused my tragic fate in the original story. He's not a good person. Although he seemed refined, he had a dark side. The Lord of Yunju continued, "Everyone, please drink this cup with me. I hope everyone will have fun." An old man with a beard said sarcastically, "Lord Yun, you are too kind. As you know, we often fight at the borders. It's the year assembly, a holy ceremony. It's also our chance to compete. I hope the Lord of Yun will control his own people." He drank the wine. "Don't go crying after losing the competition." The man next to him replied angrily, "You old fool, who are you talking to? I'm not afraid of you." The woman smiled and said, "You two are still close after all these years." The angry man snorted, like a little girl. "I heard a meow is here. The heavenly battle has continued 4 days. Tomorrow is the th day. Why not let a meow try it?" "No. My daughter is not suited for fighting. She has no fighting skills. So she will just make a scene." However, I noticed that this year's heavenly battle has some talented individuals. You might be able to recruit some of them. For example, those from the Heavenly Peak sect. Minghe replied, "Their spirit is good, but their skills are not enough. I'm curious to see which state's champion will be." The old man became sullen. "It's definitely the champion from Amen. The last champion was from Amen. This time will be the same." The bearded man angrily pointed his finger, "Nonsense. Our state will be the champion. As they were arguing, a clear voice echoed through the assembly. Changan is here. The imposter, pretending to be me, was walking with his social steps toward the platform. All the state lords stood up. They greeted the imposter. We've long heard of Senior Changan of Flying Immortal Mountain. Today, we finally see your extraordinary aura. Although they were calm on the surface, they secretly investigated him, but all failed. The imposter put on a good show. You treacherous people. You want to test me with your power. Fortunately, my power is amazing and can hide it. Looking at these cowardly people, they were all praising the imposter. I couldn't help but complain, damn it. I'm the real one. But then I realized, that's right. Senior Changan is a god. I acknowledge him. He's light. He's the only god. In the middle of the night, a man was doing this to his own protection. Is this the limit of morality or of humanity? Can you try your best? My wife didn't believe my words. Is that really your name? Of course not. It's just a nickname. My wife rolled her eyes. You really know how to lie. System detected that the host's reputation is increasing. Host is gaining fame in the 9 provinces assembly. Quest first step achieved. Reward is domain points. Why is it so sudden? If I keep bragging, will I get more? I'm not going to kill that imposter yet. As long as the imposter keeps showing off, quest will be complete. This is the best way to get quest completion. Hee hee. You like being Changan? I'll borrow it for now. I can get a lot more domain points than you. The Lord of Yanju and the imposter had a common interest and quickly hit it off. We must thank Senior for killing the green-haired demon. Otherwise, the ghost state would have. Yes. Senior's battle against the demon was amazing. It is said the demon was nearly invincible, but was still defeated by Senior. The imposter felt his scalp tingling. If the real Senior came, he wouldn't be a match. A scarred man offered his treasure to the imposter, hoping to get his approval. Seeing the treasure, the imposter couldn't help but feel excited. This was a high-quality treasure. What should I do? It would be better to take it first. The other state lords were worried. If he really absorbs that, he would be the strongest in the 9 provinces. The imposter was tempted, but still pretended to be aloof. This is just a common item. The scarred man didn't give up. He offered up a rare item, a revival talisman. Everyone recognized the talisman. With it, one would gain another life. He was giving such a precious item. The scarred man was pleased with the reactions. He kept showing the talisman to the imposter. Senior, I wonder if you like this. The imposter didn't take it directly. Instead, he pulled out something. A golden egg's aura instantly filled the area. It was an immortal object. The audience was in shock. That is the legendary golden egg. Let's see how the imposter will make the other person hand over the treasure. The imposter, seeing his act was successful, said, I don't need these things. The scarred man was stumped. I am saving. Just then, the imposter acted again. He said he didn't need the treasure but mentioned. The simple-minded scarred man was happy and begged the imposter to accept it. The imposter said that he could help everyone refine their spiritual objects. He would go to Flying Immortal Mountain in a month. Then, the crowd swarmed him, handing over their treasures. The imposter was overjoyed. I am rich. These people are so easy to fool. As the imposter was about to leave, the Lord of Yanju stopped him. Wait, I have some matters. The imposter blushed. I will do whatever you want. Watching the imposter playing like a pro, I couldn't help but applaud. A pro. That night, I stealthily arrived at the imposter's place, looking at him drooling over a pile of treasures. This guy is planning to scam some more people and then leave. Before I leave, I will teach that brat a lesson. How are you going to teach him? First, he was talking to himself. He said some weird stuff. My wife was taken away while I was sleeping. The fool, hearing my voice, didn't react. Instead, he started replying to me. First, they'll tie him up and beat him to a pulp. Let him know I'm not to be messed with. Then, they'll sell him to a brothel. Let those demons suck him dry. The more he spoke, the more excited he became. So, I tied him up. The imposter finally reacted. Who's there? Of course, it's me, I replied. Being a tool is more arrogant than me. You're asking for a beating. I'll make you stink today. Under my full strength beating, the imposter screams. Who are you? An enemy. Changan. A robber. I got knocked out by accident. Let me apologize first, and find a chance to escape. The imposter's screams gradually faded. Could it be that Hes already, after checking, the imposter had passed out? He was beaten badly. Good, Hes not dead. Hes still useful. As for those treasures you scammed, I'll keep them for you. After all, I'm the best at punishing evil. As for you, just keep being my slave. Anyway, every time you scam, I'll take it all. Outside, a young lady opened the window. She heard that there was a loud man next door, but what she saw shocked her. An extremely handsome, naked man was pinned to the wall. The imposter, feeling the cold air, shivered. The lady screamed, pervert. Pervert. There's a pervert here. Hes pretending to be Changan. The imposter realized his situation, and quickly covered his crotch. But he was no ordinary man. He took out his divine chain. Calm down. I am a cultivator. This is my cultivation method. The lady was confused. Is it really some cultivation method? Does taking off clothes make your speed faster? Although she was still a bit doubtful outside, when the imposter returned to the room, he was furious. My treasures. My pills. Damn it, I'll kill that thief. He quickly calmed down. He can't give it up now. He still needed to use Changan's name to scam people. As for that thief, I will make him die a horrible death. At the same time, I sneezed. This is not good. Maybe my wives are missing me. After the 9 provinces assembly, I'll go see them. Just as I was about to return, 2 people below caught my attention. It was my wife and a couple alone at night. Could it be that I'm being cheated on? You dare hit on my wife? The man kept flirting with my wife. I'll hammer you into the ground. You bastard. The man, who was trying to steal my wife, was threatening her. Since our families are close, why don't you give me the family token? Then marry me. Our families will join forces. My father will definitely be able to protect you. He even tried to touch her. My wife slapped his dirty hand away. Dream on, you bastard. When your family was attacked by demons, we helped you. Many of our elders died. Now, you're taking advantage of us. You people are ungrateful. I calmed down. This man must be the one who caused my wife's tragedy in the story. The man, seeing that my wife wouldn't give in, revealed his true colors. You're just a useless pawn. What use is the family head position? It's better to give it to me. I will accept you. I'll give you a title. I'm doing this for you. After you join my family, I will treat you well. My wife could no longer tolerate his insults, and was about to attack, but I was faster. Hey, you. You dare to flirt with my wife? Do you think him? Unexpectedly, the little bastard dared to turn around. Which idiot is disturbing your daddy Ao Qian? I am unwilling. I am unwilling. A bunch of fists landed on his face. Stealing my wife and still daring to ask me. Eat your grandma's bare heart. After beating down the little bastard, my wife noticed my handsomeness. She even directly praised my service. When my wife called me father for the first time, my blood boiled. Wife, don't be afraid, your husband is here. Hey you little bastard, I heard you're good at fighting. Stop showing off, you're not playing dead. But your body is so weak. I only tapped you lightly, and you flew. Wife, wait for me. The little bastard was infuriated by my taunts. He charged at me. Where did this stinky kid come from? I will. My wife stood in front of me, blocking the imminent attack. Seeing my wife, the bastard stopped. So, you have a gigolo. No wonder you rejected my advances. Just you wait. At the heavenly tournament, I'll make you pay. My wife was moved. To offend my husband is to offend the Jiang family. Today, I will remember what you did to my husband. Someday, I will. She pulled me away. I looked mockingly at the little bastard. A child with a wife is a treasure. A little bastard without one will die alone. Bye-bye. The little bastard was enraged by my words. He seemed very inexperienced, still a virgin. He vowed in his heart to send me to the hate woman conference so I would get killed. Or, the next second, flames erupted from the little bastard's shoulders. You see, the flames pierced his entire body. This was the power that had even intimidated the 12 celestial generals. Shameless, and the little bastard, in his desperate scream, was burned to ashes. Transformed into dust in the reverse of his life. My heart was cold. You dared to steal my wife. How could I really let you go? I am very petty. Congratulations, host. You killed the core character of a trashy novel world, changing his destiny completely. You have been rewarded with domain points. My wife suddenly pressed me against the wall. Recovered, back to my pre-sleep state of mind, I quietly dealt with that little bastard. Hello everyone. My wife dragged me to the sect, but from the surrounding rooms, my senior sisters' moaning could be heard. The senior sisters know how to have fun. I was embarrassed. Of course, I had to act like a mature man. My dear wife, I will sleep in another room tonight. You rest well. I turned to leave, but my wife grabbed my sleeve with surprising strength. Wait. The next second, my arm was surrounded by a soft mass. My wife, blushing, tugged my arm and said quietly, "You are not sleeping with me." How could this little shrimp resist the cute and powerful wife? She easily pulled me into that familiar scene. Surely, this was surely. I was going to be, just when I was fantasizing. I was ready to move to the next step, but nothing happened. Instead, soft arms embraced me, and she inhaled the scent of my body. "Don't move," said my wife. "Let me hold you for a bit." I inhaled the sweet scent of my wife. Damn it. This is free. This body is so warm. This old single dog, can barely hold back. I had to suppress. I wanted to say, "You can hold me for as long as you want." Suddenly, my wife said, "I saw the way you talked to Ao Chan." Looking at the beauty in my arms, I didn't try to deceive her. They stopped. Finally, my wife exposed the doubt in her heart. She sobbed, "Why are they doing this? I didn't do anything to offend him." Seeing my wife so sad, I secretly took out a trick I learned from a TV drama in my previous life and gently wiped away her tears. No matter what hardship you face, your husband will always be by your side. My wife couldn't resist my actions. She was soon lost in my embrace, continuously saying, "I want to be held by you like this forever." The sect master seemed to say, even if there's no cultivation involved, some physical contact between a couple could improve their relationship, so it's okay to relax a bit. I didn't have time to react when my lips were covered by something soft. This is my first kiss in 20 years. Before I could savor it, that sweet fragrance quickly disappeared. My wife, with a red face, said shyly, "All right, it's late. Let's go to bed." No way. I haven't mentally prepared myself. This is too fast. Will it happen next? My wife actually fulfilled her words, and we went to bed. But really, we just slept. It's just that simple. Having a beauty beside me is like an aphrodisiac. The heavenly tournament officially began. New world interests. People appeared. Perfect. The heat of a crying drum was absorbing countless souls from the heavenly tournament. It's been so long, and it only transferred me this much. Truly a woman with red hair agreed. I told you long ago that the lower realms are a bunch of useless trash. They should be all eliminated. Luckily, I got that thing in advance. The treasure she held could command 10,000 heroes from the upper realm. Jiang Yijian injected her energy into the token. The token recognized her. The red-haired woman was excited. From the ancient era of Ba Hao. Rush out. The soldiers outside were radiating an irresistible aura. Indeed, to break through the 9 continents, to kill all spirits. Seeing the soldiers of the same country being killed, the red-haired woman shouted, "We have 3 objectives for this 9-continent gathering. Feng Ting, and damn it." Below, a soldier replied with a respectful but desperate tone, "Yes, master." On the TH day, the highly anticipated heavenly tournament officially began. According to the rules, individuals only need to reach the required score within the set time. Then, they can enter the finals. Every Heavens Chosen has been assigned a preliminary position. The participants all showed their skills. They quickly eliminated the first 2 participants. My wife was dealing massive damage, cutting down countless trash. As for the big star people, they had the advantage in size and were like Mount Tai crashing down. So, each Heavens Chosen participant was a beautiful sight at the tournament. On the road, a bunch of little bastards who had been hiding saw me, a lone cultivator. They couldn't wait to rush towards me. I used their momentum against them with a monkey stealing Peach's move. Without revealing my cultivation or injuring them, I gained a lot of points. I knocked the little bastards out. That guy even tried to challenge the whole arena. Chen Changan. I will fight you. I didn't care about this little bastard. Then go call the police. A hand suddenly grabbed my back. I didn't care about this either. I had given all my defense to my most trusted wife. My wife didn't let me down and instantly appeared to take down the little bastard. Don't touch my husband. Now she has points. Keep going. As the tournament progressed, more and more Heavens Chosen were eliminated. My status as a low-level single cultivator became a hot topic. The head elder asked, Yunju, why haven't your 3 celestial generals arrived yet? Could it be, are they giving us no face? Elder of the Tang family, elder of the Zhong family, Chen Changan calmly replied to the head elder, here they come. As the 3 elders arrived, the old man with white hair was slightly sweaty. This little girl is even more impressive than the previous one. She's alive. Chen Changan saw the appearance of their eldest brother, and ran up to him. So, the elders started talking about the longevity body and the longevity sect. The preliminary round ended. The white-haired elder was surprised by my entry into the finals. The one in charge said, the competition is getting worse. Even a golden core can enter the finals. Soon, that one in charge, who are you? He asked me. Those are the robes of the longevity sect. There's someone from the longevity sect. People around started talking. You are, could that kid be that longevity body, who was taken away that day? Those old fellows started wanting to eat the longevity body. They all started to eye me. The one in charge was agitated. My blade is already eager. Warning. Host, intense malice has been detected. With the system's reminder, my gaze pierced through all obstacles. The harvest has finally come. Afraid that I would go to another world. Your Majesty. The arena has been completely emptied. The stage was sealed, even the people of the heavenly sect were trapped. Congratulations to the 10 Heavens Chosen from Yunju, the 2 from Leizhou, 10 from Fengju, and 2 from Guizhou for successfully making it to the finals. The finals will begin in 1 hour. The rules are simple, it's a one-year-known duel. Just as the host was leading all the Heavens Chosen to the next round of the drawing of lots, Chen Changan suddenly shouted, wait. All other participants can join the next round of drawing of lots, but that golden core can't. Don't ask why, I just don't like him. Hearing Chen Changan's reason, all the people were questioning me. Yes. Many people were eliminated, but that golden core is still here. That kid must have cheated. Yun's house master has colluded to help that golden core kid. We suspect you used pills to break the rules and ruined the 9 Continents Festival. We are going to conduct a spiritual test on you. As for the others, continue on with the finals. My wife stood by my side immediately. I'll prove you're innocent. Even if the sky falls, I'll be by your side. Seeing this earnest and cute woman, I felt a warmth in my heart. It's okay. Just let me go by myself. You participate in the finals. Maybe the seniors have misunderstood me, but my wife was worried and wanted to say something. I showed my heroic side like the main character in a movie and gently put my finger on her lips. I wrapped my chi around her body. You must try your best in the finals. You must win back face for me, and let me feel proud for my champion husband. You won't disappoint me, will you? Right? I said as I left, leaving behind my dashing figure. My wife was easily charmed by my little trick. I will definitely win. When you return safely, I will give you a surprise. I walked towards the so-called Hall of Inquiry with a smile. In the hall, all the old fellows, including the one with scars, had arrived. There was a huge amount of pressure. Qing Shi mentioned that the longevity sect is related to the three great families of Yunju, but the longevity sect is powerful enough to deal with the three families. It seems that there is another reason behind the longevity sect. These hypocritical and righteous figures, for their own gain, now they dare to act as if they are righteous. This is disgusting. An old fellow shouted, "Kid, get on your knees." I didn't move at all. Old thing, I'm only scared that you won't be able to handle it. You guys want to use my cultivation. Why don't you come over? Seeing my insolence, Chen Changan was enraged. Arrogant brat. You don't know your place. The crowd watching also started to talk. This kid is crazy. Our 9 continents is able to prosper because of the celestial families. Doesn't this kid know that? The people of the heavenly sect also started gossiping. Chen Changan is actually like this. I knew he was no good from the beginning. The sect master also said, no matter what happens later, don't say that he is from our heavenly sect. He is not worthy. A trashy novel scene won't happen in my world. It only has to be trampled on. The pink-haired girl said, although the longevity body cannot cultivate, all the disciples in the longevity sect are at the God transformation stage. To be safe, check his identity again. Okay. You are not even trying to act. I stopped pretending. Quickly, my cultivation was increasing and reaching the. Seeing my cultivation rising, that old fellow laughed arrogantly. As expected, you are from the longevity sect. We have dozens of restrictions that we can use on you. Chen Changan also looked ready to see me. The strongest green-robed person was calmly sipping tea. Unaware of their impending death, my cultivation didn't stop there, it was continuously rising. Now that the upper realm is pressuring the lower realm, you should be united to fight together. Instead, you want to take shortcuts, try to ascend, and even want to hurt the longevity sect. Seeing my cultivation constantly rising, the pink-haired girl's confidence disappeared. This kid, what's happening? But the head elder was calm, a God transformation stage. That means he is a core disciple. This is great. The old man gained his confidence again, and stood up. Give me. A tremendous pressure emanated from the inside of the hall, but it was like a gentle breeze to me. The finals should have started by now. As long as I can win that round. Task 1 will be completed. Task doesn't have a clear direction. The most important thing now is to deal with the longevity sect. This kind of situation, where they bully the young and innocent, should end. This kind of trashy web novel scene will not be in my world. No, custom. The pink-haired girl was dumbfounded. Why is this guy's cultivation still going up? Just in a moment, he has grown to. He is still continuing. The green-robed elder mockingly said to the old man, look at how scared you have made him. He doesn't dare to speak. Little friend, don't be afraid. As long as you tell me where the longevity body is, I will guarantee your safety. I see that you have a good relationship with the girl from the longevity sect. She's your wife, right? We don't mind playing with her. If he doesn't cooperate, he might face consequences. He unleashed his killing intent. The 9 domain lords around instantly felt the pressure. They were sent flying. I was immediately annoyed. I reached out to grab him. Before the dude could react, I grabbed him. I slammed him onto the ground. You are just a pawn. Know your place. Surprisingly, after this lesson, he still didn't learn. He roared at me. He threw a punch at me. Seeing this slow, weak punch, I easily blocked it. With such soft punches, no one would want you. Let me show you a real man's strength. I dodged, unleashing my personal full power performance. After all, this is my territory. There are not many who can match me in the lower realm. After being hit, fear finally appeared in his eyes. Forget it, I'm bored. Reincarnate well next time. I just added a bit of force. The entire Yunju city was completely destroyed by my attack. Completely flattened. Fell into a well. The domain lord's underlings were stunned. Even their strongest leader was helpless against me. Here's a monster. As the protagonist, I don't care about these messy thoughts. I walked towards the highest point. My strength has been displayed. Now it's time for my personal speech. Detected host defeated a domain lord. Rewarding, domain points. Thanks, System Daddy. From now on, this is Changan's new playground. Let the QA session begin. Anyone who dares defy me, I will destroy. My aura suppressed everyone, even the fake one. They were trembling, the ones who wanted to interrogate me earlier. Could only listen. This was too overwhelming. I had to restrain my kingly aura. This isn't a good time to. What was the use? He is incredibly strong. Could he be the real Changan? As they stood, my questions began. First question. Who is from the Dark Longevity sect? These domain lords were obviously prepared. But no one dared to speak. Silence fell, so you won't talk. You all protect each other well. Must be used to doing sneaky things. Then I'm sorry. You can die together. Go and comfort those who died in the longevity sect. I released my full power. They were immediately hit. They coughed blood and trembled like stray dogs. It was over for them. The most timid old man spoke first. Big brother. Don't kill me. Ill talk. We are part of the demonic sect. They are the masterminds. It was them who wanted the longevity body and forced us to attack. Qingtong Mountain, a slip of the tongue. Hearing this, others began pleading. It wasn't us. Please spare us. Well, be your slaves. Seeing them groveling, I was amused. They think I am stupid. He's a member of the longevity sect. They think he'll let them go. He will kill them all. I don't want to die. They think they can trick me. Fine, you can die. His true intention was exposed. They were terrified. This man is crazy. Does he not know the chaos killing us will cause? The heavenly sect people were also terrified. We are doomed. The Kyushu summit was a disaster. Host, do not kill them yet. Killing them will affect Mission 3, will affect the task. The system gave me a reminder. It was not the time. They might have use. But after the task, they will be sent on their way. Just then, the imposter walked in. I heard that a brat became crazy. I came to take a look. He dared to impersonate me. I'll have my revenge. I will make sure you can't reincarnate. He was stunned by what he saw. What is going on? The domain lords thought they had hope. Here's the real Changan. He can defeat this madman. They cried out, Senior Chen. Help us. He's hiding his power and trying to kill us. He didn't back down. He acted like he had a trump card. He won't mess around with me. I was looking for a chance to kill them, and he walked right into my trap. Now I can show these domain lords my power, which makes it easier to control them in the future. I heard your voice. The new meat has arrived. With a chance to show off, the imposter charged. I will bury you. You've been impersonating me for so long. Others can't be killed. I finally have somewhere to vent. With a simple squeeze, he was pinned down. You dare show off in front of me? I'll show you what real power means. The imposter was screaming in pain. Everyone was stunned. How could this be? How could he not defeat him? The hope in the old man's heart was destroyed. I walked towards the imposter. Imposter, what is my name? The imposter finally regained his senses. Who are you? I am the one who will destroy devils and immortals. This is my greatest skill. Hearing me admit it, they finally understood. The one kneeling is just an imposter. So, Chen Changan is not Chen Changan. And he is the real one. The actions of the heavenly sect make sense now. I wanted to see how far you can go with my name. Sadly, you chose the wrong path. But you are the bravest person I've seen. He remembered the past. No wonder he passed through them easily. No wonder my stuff was stolen. I was the clown the whole time. Understanding everything, the imposter took out his last resort. You can't escape. I grabbed him easily. This was my grand performance. Barbecue party. My domain expanded, and the imposter was instantly turned into ashes. Congratulations, host. You killed a nascent soul realm. Gain domain points. The host is now the ruler of each domain. Reward domain points. I looked at the old man, who was shivering in fear. You seem to be the loudest, eh? The old man was terrified. Please, spare me. I beg you. Seeing how scared he was, I comforted him. Don't worry, I won't. Detected task progress. Assisting the host to become the overlord. Rewarding, domain points. Seeing this, I was overjoyed. I patted the old man. Compress it, let's all go to the final arena. Remember to smile. They could only nod in fear. The final battle has begun. The chef used the same move again. With my wife's final move, she defeated the enemy. She successfully won the competition. I'm still the coolest. But suddenly, the sky cracked open. Countless lightning bolts tore through the sky. A figure slowly descended. It seems like I arrived at the right time. Detected reincarnated soul, Shura mode. Another free delivery. Such pleasant surprise today. Chaos erupted. The domain lords were terrified. They screamed, where did this lunatic come from? Call the police. Reincarnated soul, Shura mode. This is the second reincarnated person. They keep appearing one after another. What do they want? A domain lord scoffed. He is just a nascent soul. You think you can act tough? It seems like you don't want to live. The Shura mode didn't react, like it didn't care about their taunts. Young man, it seems you have never experienced hardship. You can just stay here forever. Suddenly, countless faces appeared behind the Shura mode, crying, I am not a mess. I am not a mess. I am not a mess. A horde of ghostly soldiers rushed at the crowd. A chaotic battle began. Those who grew up in peace were not a match for these monsters. More and more cultivators began to flee. Help us. Mommy, help us. I don't want to die. But their cries were useless against the ghostly horde. The Shura mode became even more agitated. These ants are so weak and disgusting. Clean them up, but these skeletons can't defeat the strong. He summoned stronger soldiers. These monsters are all at least nascent soul realm. Take the nascent soul cultivators away. Their numbers are too many. The entire stadium is surrounded. There is nowhere to escape. I just hope my sister is safe. Don't get caught up in this. A cultivator was terrified. Am I going to die here? I have a family to take care of. Big brother, don't kill me. Seeing the hopeless situation, an old man sighed. Only Senior Chen can save us. Seeing the cultivators die, he was enraged. He charged at the Shura mode. You're just a nascent soul. If I defeat you, these monsters will disappear. The Shura mode looked on with amusement. You are truly ignorant. Suddenly a huge, armored skeleton appeared. Shura mode turned icy. It ignored all the trash that fell around them. The injured man mumbled, there is even more of them. This number is simply too many. Go now. A skeleton soldier was instantly slain. It was sliced in half. But then it instantly regenerated. Are these monsters immortal? My husband is going into danger. I must get to him. Then I felt a massive pressure. My wife was suppressed on the ground by this force. A black figure appeared behind my wife and attacked. You dare attack my wife? Did you have my permission? I flicked my finger and the black shadow instantly turned into domain energy. It vanished. Host killed a Shura soul. Gain domain points. A mysterious item has appeared in the lower realm. It's my time to shine. Just as I was thinking that my wife was impressed, a system message appeared. Once the task is completed, the host and Jiang Xuan will no longer be related. Forceful intervention will negatively affect. Huh? When my wife saw me stop, she was confused. Husband. Seeing the system's warning, I didn't dare move. What if it really hurts her? But now it is not the time to think. I must protect her. Husband, you should hide behind me. I will protect you. Husband. You should hide behind me. I will protect you. The old man saw me as his only hope. Senior, please save us. Help us. The heavenly sect members realized, we have Senior Chen. He can kill these monsters. Senior Chen, please save us. Even the old man was acting like a little girl. Handsome. Senior. God. Please save us. You are so kind and cute, you can't bear to see us die. My wife was shocked that everyone turned to me. Why? Why does everyone continue to put all their hopes on my husband? Hearing all those people begging, I thought to myself, what a joke. Is this what it feels like to stand at the pinnacle of time? Indeed, being invincible is so exciting. This game is too easy. Domain points are everything. Ha ha ha. The child of Asura, seeing how they put their hope in me, is even more hilarious. They can't even control their own power. How funny. These experience packs are coming towards me. Looks like it's time for me to show off. I focused my finger, and a beam of light pierced the sky. The towers that the crowd had built were all destroyed by my finger. Unbelievable. The sound of domain points increasing. Where have these little guys ever seen such a scene? They are completely stunned. This is just too cool. This is the difference between me and them. Even the child of Asura looked at me with caution. This kid actually has some skill. While that little vixen was searching for my location, I swiftly appeared in front of her, unleashing a powerful attack with my fist. Upper realm people. You guys really make me. I struck that little vixen's face hard. I told you not to be so arrogant. Don't you know that this is my Changan? This little girl's heart was filled with shock. How could my speed and strength be this high? I have no way to defend against it. Impossible. Hare's still alive. Yes. And the little vixen was slammed into the ground by my attack. But this little girl is worthy of being a reincarnated soul. She was able to withstand my earth-shattering strike. The little vixen was furious. You're just a lowly lower realm scum. How dare you attack me? Before she could finish, I stepped on her with my foot. Shut up. Everyone could feel the power from my attack. They were dumbfounded. Is this really something a human can do? My true identity was also exposed at this moment. My wife's only thought was to find the truth. I knew my husband wasn't simple. I didn't expect my husband to actually be. Then, I grabbed the little vixen. What are your upper realm people doing in the lower realm? Facing my interrogation, the little vixen tried to run, even attacking me. Who do you think you are? She activated a strange force and crushed her token. Elder of the Punishment Hall. A terrifying pressure suddenly erupted, suppressing everyone present. This was the aura of an immortal. This time we are finished. This power is stronger than the city elder. The green figure sneered, Asura, you reincarnated. How weak. I forgot. I used my trump card to deal with some low-level trash, yet you still need my help. The ghost face didn't say anything and attacked my chest. My chest glowed green. He sent me flying, crashing into countless walls. I finally stopped. I got hit. Everyone's heart jumped to their throat. Seeing the ghost face about to taunt, the little vixen cursed. Enough nonsense. Hurry up. Detecting an upper realm immortal whose powers aren't suppressed by the 9 provinces. The host is in danger. Do you want to exchange for a higher form? Fire dragon. Remainder. Villagers are terrified. Singing. Rules maintained. Host currently has domain points. Due to the current crisis, you can overdraft domain points, but they must be repaid with interest later. Domain points for the first level form. For the second level form. For the third level form. Now there's a discount. Limited time offer. Don't miss it. Do you want to exchange? The ghost face walked towards me, taunting. You're still not dead after one hit. You're pretty tough. Seeing my situation, Chen Changan gave up completely. Die. You're done for. What's the point of being arrogant? You so-called immortals, without the protection of the 9 provinces laws, you're just dogs. Without the protection of the 9 provinces laws, even the old dog at my home could win. I'm not affected by the 9 provinces law. I can use my full power. Let me see how strong you upper realm people are. My wife was worried. Without thinking, she ran towards me. My wife slashed through the soldiers in front of her. Even the trash dares to show up. The little vixen said. I couldn't beat that Chen Changan dog, and you think you can defeat me? Get out, kill him. Exchange, domain points for the advanced divine form. As the exchange finished, I could feel the powerful energy surging within me. Why exchange for an ordinary form? I want the best. After all, the ghost face felt the terrifying pressure. It stood there, confused. What are you doing? Hey, kid. Didn't you say I'm worse than your old dog? Today I'll beat you so badly that even your mom won't recognize you. The ghost face didn't hesitate, pulling out his weapon. This kid is weird. Seeing the weapon's design, I knew I shouldn't. I used all of my domain points because of this bastard. How infuriating. That's, domain points gone. Your help is not needed. Then, the ghost face attacked my chest, blasting me through several structures. I finally crashed through a tall wall. The same attack, the same scene. That's it for revenge. I wouldn't be killed. The ghost face realized the truth. It didn't have the arrogance from before, and now it was just a pitiful puppy. What did you do? How did you become so powerful? I was clearly, while the little girl was being pitiful, I appeared in front of her, and looked her over carefully. It's such a pity. If I had done that in the flying immortal mountain, I could have earned more domain points. The rules of the cultivation world. The requirements to gain million domain points. Since I can't wait for you to grow up, you can just suffer. Time for my new move, the lawbreaker. Seeing that its trash talk couldn't get me to let my guard down, she is stunned. You guys have no sympathy. Then, I will use my... Then quickly, level. Did you think you could escape? Between two worlds, I can freely come and go. Ha 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 ha. Go to hell. This cultivation world is weird. Random people enter. But my show is not over. With a wave of my hand, golden light emanated from my body. I'll send you away. Looking invincible, the golden light quickly spread throughout the entire area. All the demons in the golden light turned to dust. It seems the best way to restore them is with golden light. The little girl was dumbfounded seeing how I casually destroyed the overwhelming wave of demons. Is that even possible? The leaders of the provinces were once again in awe. Lord Chen's power is unparalleled. Compared to him, we are just ants. The little vixen's eyes widened in disbelief. The ghost face elder is an immortal. How could this kid defeat him? I must be dreaming. Sweetie, I wonder if this is up to your liking. The little girl didn't dare to fight anymore. She was terrified. This kid is too powerful. I can't beat him. I better run with the Asura. It's a good thing I brought a teleportation device. Without stopping, she grabbed the Asura. Seeing this naive girl trying to run right in front of my eyes, it was a bit too late. So, I raised my hand. A beam of light shot out, instantly destroying the bold little girl. Congratulations, host. You killed an immortal level 1. Gained domain points. Dropped a treasure. The little vixen, seeing her greatest support die, was traumatized. Enough! I yelled and brought the girl back to her senses. Now, tell me, why are so many upper realm people descending? Our goal is to take the 9 provinces' treasures. The upper realm wants the 9 provinces' treasures. What for? Whoever has the treasures controls the 9 provinces. They will become the ruler. Owning a piece of it will have a great impact for the future competition to become a master. Besides me, there are many people descending to the 9 provinces. The battle will be fierce. Those province leaders have a treasure. Combining the 9 treasures will create the 9 provinces' treasure. Hearing the little vixen's explanation, the province leaders were horrified. They were afraid I would kill them in the next second. The external system will stop me from killing them. The 9 provinces' treasure is on them. The little vixen, after telling me everything, begged, "Can I leave now?" Of course, you can. I can do it by your side. 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 I didn't say if you tell me everything I will spare you. Why? You will die. Congratulations, host. You killed a nascent soul cultivator. Gained domain points. West region domain point is being calculated. Please wait. Million domain points acquired. The space around me and my wife was suddenly changed. The third person, Asura, a small demon, rushed into the palace, seeking an audience with the Asura and the Immortal. Those two are useless. My plan will be ruined because of the trash in the lower realm. Bring the Asura here. I have a task for him. My impotence is a laughing stock to the others. I have to find a new body. The 9 provinces is mine. Another show is about to begin. In the heavenly realm a woman's voice was heard. Lord, the Asura scout returned. The Asura's true body was reincarnated. Hes misleading people. Hes a criminal. Hearing the news, a shadow chuckled. The 9 provinces is full of possibilities. That is why so many immortals are fighting over it. My escorts and I will take the 9 provinces' treasures. Avoid Chen Changan. Don't clash with him. Congratulations, host. You killed a reincarnated soul. The Asura's true body. Earned an immortal gift bag. Domain points. System, wait a minute. There's still the Asura's soul. That's domain points. Wasting is not a good habit. Let me collect it. Great power, transform into nothingness. My voice rang out. Let those remaining souls show their final worth. Just like putting something in a can. Domain points. Okay. Perfect. Now it is quiet. Mom will praise me for being frugal. The remaining survivors were all praising me. Lord Chen, you are a god. Lord Chen is awesome. Lord Chen is my hero. I'm touched. Host saved the 9 provinces cultivation world. They worship you. Quest. Dominate the 9 provinces. Rewards. Domain points. Domain point calculation completed. Host killed tens of thousands of Asura souls. Gained domain points. I was happy looking at my domain points. This is too easy. I won't have to live frugally anymore. My wife was running towards me. She was crying. Husband. Are you okay? I was confused. Did she run all the way here? Then, I heard a voice. Someone hugged my head. Honey, I finally found you. Meow, where were you before? Wait, if this continues I will get stuck in a love triangle. Without saying anything, I pushed her away. Wife, she has nothing to do with me. Hearing my explanation, my wife calmed down. I was so scared. Are you okay? Let me see your chest, your back. My wife is still worried. You must be badly hurt. I have some medicine for bruises. That's not the point. System, what about those negative effects you mentioned about my wife? After quest, the rules are that 2 people who are not bound together will be returned to their origins. If they are forced together, they will face many. Her opportunities and luck will gradually decrease. She will become obsessed. If the host is doing this for her own good, then send her back. After all, the rules cannot be broken. Host, don't even try to go against the rules. We are all professionally trained. We won't let you ruin your... Seeing the system's smug expression, I said, damn you system. You wait. I will break the rules. My wife is worried. Now is not the time to fight with the system. I could only push my wife away with tears. I said a heartless word. Be safe. As I turned to leave, I heard someone call my name. Chen Changan. Yes. The 9 province leaders kneeled, taking out their treasures. The immortals caused a huge loss. We can't escape responsibility. So, we offer our treasures. Please protect the 9 provinces. We are willing to make you the ruler. The people in the surroundings also chimed in, yes, yes. If Lord Chen becomes the ruler, we won't be afraid of the upper realm anymore. My wife was worried. Will my husband agree? Now that he has regained his true identity, I am not worthy of him. If he becomes the ruler, then I will be even more. Although these province leaders sounded sincere, it was clear that they were trying to use me. I'm a very troublesome person with many bad habits. The position of the ruler is not for me. I'm not suited for the job. Hearing my direct refusal, my fangirls cried. Lord Chen. We can't live without you. You're our light. You see how long we've waited for you to accept. If you have any concerns, we will do everything to help you solve them. Hearing that, I smiled. Finally, the Yunju immortal clan colluded with a cult, harming their own people. The upper and lower realms are now enemies. The 3 major immortal clans are a hidden danger that must be eliminated. What do you all think? Upon hearing this, the surrounding leaders agreed, showing their true colors as opportunists. The senior is right. We must hand over those scum immediately. Chen Changan saw the situation changing and cursed in his heart. Bastards. I thought if I let him become the lord of the 9 provinces, he would spare us to gain popularity. But this bastard is so ruthless. Just as Chen Changan was about to object, the old man pulled him back. The big picture is more important. If the senior is willing to become the lord of the 9 provinces, we are willing to obey. Together, hearing this, I was surprised. These leaders have such high ideals. I nodded in approval. Good, you understand the big picture. I'll say, after getting the leaders on my side, my expression changed. You think I'll let you off? I'll deal with you later. I summoned 9 small golden tripods. They flew into the sky, combining into a giant array, attracting countless lightning strikes. The leaders prepared to witness history. No one has ever succeeded in 10,000 years. Maybe the senior can. Seeing the thunderous power, they were more determined. The heavenly Tao was forming, ready to praise me as the next guardian, but then he heard my arrogant voice. Damn it. It's you again. This old trickster showed up. I greeted him enthusiastically. I sent this my good old man from heaven. Long time no see. The heavenly Tao seemed used to my shamelessness. He quickly reacted and asked, "You're going to be the heavenly Tao guardian?" I nodded firmly. That's right. I'll be the guardian of the 9 provinces. Don't test us. Hearing this, the heavenly Tao changed his tune. He cheered joyfully. Great. Great. I finally have someone to protect. He directly transferred the power of the 9 provinces to me. That's right. A power fantasy is the way it should be. The leaders were dumbfounded. Their worldviews were shattering at this moment. Becoming the lord of the 9 provinces, I felt an unprecedented power. But sadly, I was already invincible. Yet, feeling this power, listening to everyone's praises is nice. Congratulations, host. You have gained the recognition of the 9 provinces and become its lord. You are rewarded with domain points. Level update is available. Requirement: host becomes the guardian of the heavenly Tao. Requirement: host possesses domain points. After update, new features, control over life and death, will be available. Damn system. I have over 1,000,000 points, and you're asking for more. Go away. Zhuanchu looked at me, confused. She felt wronged. Everything was fine before. Why did he suddenly change? Am I annoying him? Could it be that everything before was? She gave up thinking. I don't understand. Zhuanchu is sharing a service or Italian-style boyfriend. After I became the lord of the 9 provinces, everyone celebrated. The disciples were all drunk. Da Xingxing asked the girl beside her, "Do you think Senior Chen likes me, but is too shy to confess? You think Chen is crazy? We are just going to be his wives." The most pitiful one is Zhuanchu. She has never been with a man, and when she finally meets one, she gets rejected. We should try to comfort her. As Zhuanchu was pondering love, she heard a tremor. Seeing it was her classmate, she quickly said goodbye. Ms. How impolite. She returned to her. As soon as Zhuanchu activated her communication device, a middle-aged man's face suddenly popped up. My daughter, are you okay? I heard those bastards from the upper realm attacked you. Your old man is getting fat because of worrying. But how about you? Before he could finish, his wife slapped him aside. It's good that you're not hurt. But I heard about him. This time, bring him home. Your mother knows. I didn't expect you to be so serious. You even became the lord of the 9 provinces. Has he agreed yet? Zhuanchu's mother had a knowing look. I understand young people. You can argue and fight a little. It's okay. If it doesn't work the first time, try again. I did that to your dad. Be brave. Don't be afraid. This is my unique method. I've already given you the chance. Don't disappoint me. Your mom can see you like that boy, so hold on to him tight. Don't regret it later. Bring him back this time. We'll wait for you. She hung up before Xuanchu could react. The call was hung up. After her mother's lecture, Xuanchu finally resolved her doubts and started thinking about everything. Changan, are you hiding something? The bed is still. Xuanchu was immersed in my scent. The other leaders arrived and started singing loudly in my courtyard. And there were even more. They were professing their love. I was disgusted by their perversion and hid in my room. These bastards. I was almost forced by a bunch of men. Luckily, I was strong enough, but now, there are more important things. The system said I need to expand my invincible domain to the whole of 10,000 mountains. How much? The 10,000 mountains covers square kilometers. To fully cover it, you need millions of domain points. To cover the Ghost Province, you need over 1 billion. The 9 provinces is too big. I don't know when he'll be able to fully cover it. These freebies are not available all the time. The system heard my complaints and immediately showed me countless targets, ready to be harvested. System, you're so enthusiastic in some aspects. Are you afraid I won't help you expand your domain? This special skill is a perfect harvesting machine. It goes wherever the grass grows. To fight for love. My future wife can mock me, but not my husband.